Well, hello and welcome to the 24-hour split decider lobby stint 2 lobby 1. I'm Paul's deciding to do a few donuts.
Yeah, I just saw it. As long as he doesn't do it in the race.
I can't tell if he's wanting to get going or just keep doing donuts at this point.
So I think we can start now. Let's go.
35 minutes behind schedule.
Yeah, I think 50-minute break between split 2 and 1 and 2 was not enough.
Yeah, we needed about...
Yeah, I mean, we started the first stint late already, I think. So... Wait, the grid is set wrong.
Oh, God.
Oh no, it's just the grid order that is confused. The grid is correct. But it's showing me Javi on 1 and Confi on 2. Will sort itself out. Let's hope nobody gets the weird camera bug.
There was a huge difference between 1 and 2. I don't know, between 2 and 3. Top 2 already 3 to 4 seconds ahead.
Whoa!
Oh, Flash going a bit wide.
Okay, now it's sorting itself out.
Oh, he's got the switchback. Milano with the switchback after T2.
Yeah, but why is there such a huge gap between the two? Oh well. PD, please.
Nobody knows.
The game only knows why.
I don't think the game knows, to be honest.
At least this lobby is not as laggy as the other one was.
Yeah.
It's still a bit laggy, but not as bad.
We have a battle for P8 side by side. Slim and Serial Blaze. Side by side for Schumacher and...
Oh, just dropping a wheel on the gravel.
Well, they made it work somehow.
And Serial just backing out.
Yeah, I think Slim is the better driver of them, so it probably makes sense to not fight battles that cost you more time.
There is a massive gap. Oh no, the gap's kind of dropped now between the second and third.
Yeah, Javi is catching up.
We have a battle for P5. I say it was top Paul. Paul will dive down the inside, but then he hits the wall.
That bit of pushing and shoving there.
Well. Oh, okay. Ice Tiger's got the better exit out of the corner.
I think that's just the R35 being a bit faster in acceleration. Oh, Paul getting a bit sideways.
But the Porsche should be better in the corners. But
as you can see, it's literally right on it.
This section on the track, you have to wait for after Flugplatz to move it.
Yeah, the Porsche is just on its tail. Dennis edging on his team here. He's got a pretty decent gap now. Nearly 2 seconds to Flash in the BRZ, which absolutely demolished the race in split 1.
Same for our lobby. Bogen just went away and never looked back.
Well, I mean, it was close until Rotec decided to send it into a wall.
Yeah, the car is really good. It's just a bit tricky with tire wear and it's very thirsty.
Yeah.
Confi is
Done.
still reasonably close. He's keeping in with them. Has
That
sorted
Mazda
itself out a
from
little bit.
ARX just sounds incredible. Paul still sticking with Ice Tigers, but it's dropped back a little bit.
No, he has
I-
damage.
Oh, you've got better eyes than me though. No, it is Paul going to try and do the undercut.
My gaps are not updating themselves either, really.
Yeah, same. It's
I
a
have
bit.
no gap between Flash and Javi, and the gap to Confi is a second.
Yeah, same.
Even with damage, Paul can stay behind Ice Tigers.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, the Porsche is really strong on this track.
Oh,
he's
he's got
losing.
it.
Commentator's curse.
Now Slim and Rust Tendo close. Oh, Slim's gone past, but
Whereas Tendo is very far behind and flashing him as well. Whereas Tendo still right up the tailpipe of the R35 in front of him, isn't it? Whereas Tendo giving a few flashes there still. Getting a bit mad at Slim.
they're all bouncing in the rev limiters. Javi and Confi probably with the most fuel. Yeah.
Oh god, the Mercedes is a bit fuel hungry as well.
Behind P9, F1 Greg has a 3-second penalty, and now he's hitting the wall and he has front damage.
How do you get a 3-second penalty? He's either collected a few of them or something went really wrong. And he's
even
also
off.
wide at München.
Paul making up 2 places there because of that though.
Yeah, but he will lose some time in the pits repairing his damage.
Yeah, I think he should pit this lap and try and undercut everyone. But then would he have enough fuel?
Yeah, fuel is fine for 4 laps. You just gotta short shift a little bit to make it 5 laps.
Ah, okay.
If you really want to push it, you can probably even squeeze 6 laps out of a tank, but
Paul getting a little bit sideways. And whereas Tender's still behind Serial Blaze, just
yeah, now it's gonna be a drag race.
whereas Tender will probably get past though with the
Slipstream.
Does
the
Serial
M6
Blaze have
fast,
the? I think Serial Blaze has the slipstream from Slim as well.
I don't think so. 1.7 is quite a lot. But now Restendo is closing in. How fast is the M6 in general, Eddie, on a straight line?
I think it's in the middle of all cars. He's
Oh,
not
okay.
slow, he's not fast. The acceleration of BMW is perhaps a little bit under average, but he keeps the acceleration at high speed a bit better than other cars. M6 is definitely faster than the GTR, for example.
Paul going into the pits. He seems to be the only one pitting in lap 1.
Is Grak gonna nearly collecting even more damage?
Not more damage, but more time loss.
Kickmack getting some clean air now, but 6 seconds behind Restando is a bit far. Restando is still flashing his lights at Serial Blaze.
Unhappy, or it could be controller thing, because normally the flashing lights is on the same stick as the steering. So if you're steering too hard, start flashing your lights. Alright. Oh, now I have a gap between Confi and Javi. Javi must have made a mistake, or it's still off. That's not half a second. What is wrong with this game?
We're finding everyone. Oh.
I already had a tries with bug that sometimes for me cars are more flying than driving on the track, where I can't see the track.
Restando getting a bit sideways out of the start onto the Nordschleife, but still keeping on the road.
Confi splitting flames everywhere.
Now Slim is catching up to Ice Tigers.
Oh, that's an equal battle then between the two GTRs.
And Serial Blaze is not far behind as well.
Still has Raz behind him.
This could turn into a 4-way battle here. So, both of you were both driving in the last stint, weren't you?
Yeah, exactly. Same lobby even.
So, how did you two feel for the overtaking in most parts of the course?
You don't.
Just don't even bother with it.
No. My approach...
F1 Craig says his net type changed to 3 during the race.
Yeah, no idea.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, but my approach to racing on the Nordschleife is always like, if someone is behind me who has caught up to me and then obviously is faster than me, I just let them by. Because there's no point fighting them on this track. You just lose so much more time trying to keep them behind you. And then ideally you follow him for a while, maybe catch a few hints how to go faster.
Oh, Restando sending it down the inside.
On his teammate and very sideways. And that's exactly what I mean, like they're just costing each other time here.
Yeah, it's one of them. Do you want to stay and fight? Because yeah, it might be fun to fight, but how much time are you losing?
I think the Don team with the BMW could go to lobby 1 if we don't lose too much time.
They are currently... They're 9th at the moment. Well, they were at the start of this, so... There's a possibility, absolutely. Oh, now Slim going for the move on Ice Tigers. Oh, they make contact. Again.
Just a little bit of elbows out. There's nothing big contact, it's just a little elbows out.
Yeah. like this is a section of the track where you can go side by side, but obviously all the time if you're being overtaken or if you overtake, you have to hope that the other person works with you and not
knows
against
you're there
you.
and works with you. Yeah, my gaps might be updated now.
Mine are still not 100. Mine showing me that Slim is 8 minutes behind Confi.
Yeah, no, that is doing it for me as well.
Oh, Confi ran a bit wide here at Hohe 8.
For me it's 10 seconds. So it's working.
Yeah, for you, but you're the lobby host.
Yeah, I still have no gap between Flash and Javi.
Yeah, same.
Javi also has no gap to Milano.
I've got the gap to Milano from Flash. Oh
Yeah,
no,
Kickmack
Javi
has
to
overtaken.
Milano, no.
Kickmack has overtaken Rastendo.
Oh, what happened
He has
there?
damage.
Rastendo has damage.
Could that have been for him fighting with his teammate too hard?
Wow, Kickmack has driven 31,000 kilometers with the Porsche already. That's crazy.
Paul, 20 seconds away from Rastando is not that bad, to be honest. But I have a feeling he hasn't fueled up. Oh no, he has. I just forgot how long this circuit was. Slim now pretty far ahead of Ice Tigers. So made his move where he needed to make it. And Serial can now just get underway and start going without having Rastendo behind him.
Yeah, it's very relieving when nobody's really around you. You can just do your own pace and don't have to stress out from cars making noises behind you. Especially when you have the Mazda behind you, it's crazy. He gets 2 seconds behind you, but it sounds like it's right on your rear bumper.
Yeah. Milano crossing for lap 3. 2.5 seconds in front of Flash.
No
Now
pit
my
stop
gaps have
after lap 2
updated.
so far.
Ice Tigers is going into the
first,
pits.
yeah.
Blaze stays out. So does Kickmack.
Rastendo is probably going to come in. Yep.
He has a bit of recovery work to do now.
Is Paul going to get out in time for the
He should get
Ice?
past.
Is he going to get past
whoa.
Ice Tigers?
Oh,
A
that's a
little
good
bit of
question.
sideways action.
Yeah, just a little bit. Ice Tigers exiting the pits now. It's gonna be close. No, Ice Tigers stays
No,
out.
he's going to stay ahead, but is he going to have more speed? Because Paul's going to have the hotter tyres and brakes, so he can brake a lot earlier and still make it through.
Yeah, but 2 seconds should be enough of a gap for Ice Tigers to stay clear.
And now I say there's one left fresher tires. We will see how it goes. Now all cars, yeah, some big gaps between only Ice Tigers and Paul. I think we are closest of all.
Yeah, it's came down like by 0.4.
Alright, okay, so my food has just came. So I'll keep flicking through, but if you lot want to just kind of commentate in, say, drive, so I'll like go on to.
Yeah. Shouldn't take too long till you're back, I guess.
Yeah, it's only a burger, so it won't be long.
Hurry up. Alright. Okay.
I don't know what happened there.
Purple even. Oh, Paul and Ice Tiger's now very close. No, Paul and Ice Tigers are now side by side, basically. Paul seems to be unhappy. That's a bold move trying to overtake there.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh, that's... wow. Okay. Fair enough, but that was all or nothing.
Aggressive, but at the end, a good move.
Yeah, but it was like... he was praying probably that it'll work. Instead, that could have gone wrong very easily.
So I'm gonna wait a bit because that burger is red hot.
Oh, Rastendo has damage again. Real this time.
That looks like he's just lost it coming out of the corner.
Yeah, probably just drifted wide or something, or completely spun out and went into the wall backwards.
Yeah, that BMW does have a tendency to do that from what I've seen.
Yeah, it has a lot of torque and just keeps it spinning you out. At least that's how it was when the game released.
I think with fresh tires it's okay, but with worn tires it could be a bit difficult. Now he's losing again. Hitting a wall and gets more damage.
Oh, front damage now. So now he's just gotta damage his right side suspensions and then the car will drive straight again. Oh, sideways again. Oh, managed to keep it out of the wall this time.
A little bit of a tank slapper on there.
Yeah, I think the guys at the front are just chilling now. Not taking any massive risks, just basically bringing it home.
Yeah, just kind of working with each other now.
Yeah, the gaps are reasonably settled.
I'm surprised the BRZ hasn't absolutely flew away with it.
I mean, it has a lot of grip. You can take some corners flat out with it that you can't take flat out with anything else. That's a bit crazy. But it has not the best acceleration. Then again, top speed is pretty decent again. And it's a very... it has a weird characteristic of
Theory
driving.
Place did a mistake, now Kickmack is right behind him.
Did you catch what he did?
He was in first gear in one of this right corner. I don't know why.
That's not something you want to do, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, he's in high gears a lot. Like this is, for me, this is a fourth gear turn, not a second gear.
Using all of the gearbox then?
I paid for the whole gearbox, so I will use the whole gearbox.
That even means the shafts, if it comes to it during the 24.
I think Paul gained 4 seconds to 0 place.
Yeah, he's dropping ice tigers.
I think Paul is making a good undercut against Kickmick in 0 place. And perhaps even against Slim.
It's just whether he has the time to catch up.
Yeah, and he's gotta keep it out of the wall.
Which is easier said than done around this track.
That is absolutely right.
Well, I know some tracks which are harder, but it's not much harder.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this track is particularly hard once you know your way around it. It's just long and it takes a lot of time to learn it.
And Milano coming in the pits.
Flash following him. Javi as well. And what does Confi do?
Confi stays out.
Flash and Javi has a lot more fuel in the tank compared to
Milano burned a lot of fuel. Javi will probably not even refuel. Yeah, he won't need to refuel. 2 laps and 45% can easily be done.
Is he just doing...
He's not,
he's just doing tyres.
Probably wouldn't even need to do that. Oh, yeah,
Slim in the pits.
Hadn't he changed tyres, he probably would have undercut both of them.
All 3 now close together.
It's gonna be interesting.
Now, is Paul going to be able to get past Slim? Slim with 41% fuel though.
Oh, Slim has to change his tires. Yeah, Paul undercut them. Okay, so now this is probably the situation that Confi hoped for would happen. That these 3 start battling. And he can just chill, do his own pace.
Confi probably can make it 2 laps with that amount of fuel.
Technically Confi could do a no-stopper, but since there's a mandatory pit stop, he has to do a pit stop anyways, so, but he might not even change tires at his pit stop. He certainly won't need to refuel.
It could just be a in-out. Maybe a little dash of fuel if he wants to.
Yeah, I think I refueled like 5% or so, or 3, just to be safe.
Oh, we have Paul against Slim. Both side by side. We're fighting, we're losing time.
Building a small sandcastle.
What do you mean building a small sandcastle? It's just adding a little bit more ballast to the cars.
But only to the left side.
Yeah. Just
and
a little bit of a tap there.
Okay, but he redresses. So that's okay. That's the right thing to do in that moment.
Yeah, no damage to either of them, so it's not done
Milano
anything.
going for the move on Flash. That's okay. Flash is smart enough to just let him by.
Now, say that Confi does only do like boxing out, not changing anything. How much time do you think he would lose?
That's a good question.
I would say about 25 seconds.
Usually it's, I think, about 30 seconds you lose when you just change tires on most tracks. So, yeah, 25 could be the margin.
So that would put Comfy down at
Fourth.
4th, yeah. And Milano is starting to gain on Comfy again.
I looked at my
Yeah,
replay
he's-
how much time you're losing stop. I think 25 seconds. Yeah, that should be what time I was doing pit stop.
Yeah, you can see that Milano is going full attack, revving every gear out.
Yeah, using every inch of the gearbox, just trying to get as fast as possible.
Slim and Paul still close together.
Yeah, but now Slim's tire advantage comes into play. Probably.
Paul getting a bit
Paul's
desperate.
gonna
has
exit.
settled down. But this helps Ice Tigers really. They're fighting.
Paul looks like he's getting a bit desperate to try and get past as soon as possible.
Okay, now Slim is letting Paul by,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Smart thing to do from Slim, just not lose any more time fighting.
Yeah. I mean, it already cost him time getting spun out almost. So there's no point really wanting to lose even more time.
Cake Mac just in a lot of clean air by himself. Doing about the same times as Paul as well. At the minute, because he's not gaining anything, not losing anything. But now is Paul going to get a bit desperate and try and inch every possible bit of the track? Comfy
I think
now about
Slim did
14.
the mistake. Ice Tigers is right behind him. He was 7 seconds behind.
Yeah, something
Oh,
must
yeah.
have happened to Slim. He's now also
Slim is
8
now
seconds
8
behind
seconds
Paul.
behind Paul. Yeah.
Anyway, Comfy about 14 seconds in front of Milano. And am I right in saying he has to pit now?
At the back, Ratstento has damage again.
Oh,
Front
Blaze
left.
going off the track as well.
Yep.
No damage.
Comfy
in
pitting
the
now.
pit. Yeah, he won't need to refuel. Probably just gonna get a fresh set of tires, maybe. But those tires should be good still. So maybe he's really not doing anything. But Milano already on the main straight, so is Flash. Javi entering it as well. Comfy arrives at his crew now.
Is
Yeah,
Cake
he's
Mac
not
going
doing
to
anything.
jump him?
Now Kick makes the last of a pit stop.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Which he's
Comfy
in now.
didn't do anything, he just did a stop and go basically. It has brought him around 2 seconds, 3 seconds closer to Javi again. And obviously, in the whole picture, he's now 5 seconds behind. I think
he
before they all
lost
went into
20
pits.
seconds in total.
Yeah, but I think the gap was a lot more than 5 seconds before they went into the pits. And Confi will lose a little bit of time again now because he's on old tires. But it doesn't really
Paul
matter
up to
because
5th
it's
now.
gap to, yeah, but 28 seconds behind.
Fastest lap of Paul, only 1/10 behind Milano's fastest lap.
Paul is a very consistent driver. Just a little bit too aggressive sometimes. And a fight between Sim and Kitmac now. But Kitmac with the fresher tyres out of both of them.
Slim has dropped ice tires a little bit again.
Slim's still gaining on Kitmac though. So could this strategy have hurt Kitmac more than he thought? Milano now 1.3 seconds in front of Flash. And Jarvi 2 seconds, Flash 2 seconds in front of Jarvi. So they are still pretty close, but decently far between them as well.
Yeah, there's no point for any of them to risk anything. They'll probably all be safe into lobby 1 for next weekend. Confi, stay out of the grass.
What, did he have a little bit of a lawn mowing incident?
No, Flash must have made a small mistake. The gap doubled to Milano.
Yeah,
And
Jarvi's now 0.8.
really close.
Now that Mazda's just going to be in his ear the whole time now. So how's he going to deal with it?
I mean, the BRZ isn't silent either.
Yeah, but the Mazda is a lot louder than it.
Too bad we have no Z4 in the grid. It's probably one of the loudest cars.
Yeah.
Or Suzuki VGT. I think it's also very, very loud.
Oh, Comfy has damage.
Yeah, and he lost a lot of time.
From left, how did he manage that? Maybe run wide at... maybe Bergberg? Interesting. I'll have to ask him. Car looks pretty beat up now as well.
Yeah, it's been through the walls a little bit.
Javi not really wheeling in on Flash.
You know what, Carl? We need him for a race one time.
Which one?
The 787B.
Yeah, it would be cool to have a Le Mans race with the Group C cars. Like a full 24-hour event.
It's just everyone trying to get the cars. Because they're so rare in this game.
Yeah, you can get them around each 3 months-ish. But to be honest, if you don't own them by now, you're missing out.
I mean, I don't, but I don't play this game all that much. I'm working too much to grind for them.
The gap has increased a little bit between Javi and Flash.
Javi kind of looks like he's still trying to attack Flash as much as he can.
Maybe put the pressure on and hope he puts down.
Yeah, hopefully one of them makes a mistake. But if
Now the superior straight line speed of the BRZ shows.
yeah, Milano just cruising to a win now.
He's not even bothering to shift up. They're both purple. Comfy has lost about 10 seconds from his crash. That's really unfortunate. Milano takes the win for this stint. Doesn't really matter. Mean anything. Takes the fastest lap as well.
Then Flash, then Javi. Comfy's found rounding the final corners now. Then we have Paul of 17 seconds behind. Not a bad comeback drive from Paul, to be honest. After a very good qualifying from him, doing third fastest I think he was in his stint, or in his lobby.
We will see. Okay, so Slim stayed ahead of Ice Tigers, but Kickmap we couldn't get past. And now it's just Blaze and Ross to finish. Ross with damage again, Blaze with damage. Blaze has almost wrecked his whole car, just the rear left suspension is still intact.
Somehow. Serial just hobbling through the final corners now. Trying to get that.
Oh, that's gonna cost a lot of time again.
Oh, this is painful to watch. And off he gets going again. Cross the line. And Raztendo, I feel, doesn't have enough time to cross.
Doesn't show any time.
Oh, nearly doing the same as Serial there. But doing enough to keep his car in control. And manages to get across the line.
That concludes it. Right, save the replay.
Milano with a 104 for the fastest lap. So not as fast as we were seeing in the first split. And Paul actually doing the second fastest lap of the stint. Oh no, fourth fastest. My dyslexic brain isn't working.